When Love Returned Too Late. Chapter 1. The Love She Trusted. Nora always believed love was something strong, something that stayed. When she married Adrian, she thought she had found her forever. He was charming, confident, and full of dreams. He used to hold her hands and say, "No matter what happens, I'll always choose you." Those words became her world. Their early days were warm. They cooked together, laughed at silly jokes, and talked late into the night. Adrian would look at her and say, "I'm lucky to have you." Nora believed him with all her heart. She stopped working after marriage because Adrian said, "You don't need to struggle anymore. I'll take care of everything." She trusted him. Years passed quietly. Life became routine. Adrian grew busy. He started coming home late. His phone was always in his hand. The laughter slowly disappeared. Nora waited every night with dinner ready. She listened for his footsteps. Sometimes he came home tired, sometimes irritated, sometimes silent. One evening, she asked gently, "Did I do something wrong?" He replied coldly, "Why do you always ask questions?" That night, Nora cried quietly, holding her pillow. Chapter 2. The Distance Between Two People. Days turned into weeks. Adrian stopped sharing his day. He stopped touching her hand. Even when they sat together, they felt miles apart. Nora tried everything. She cooked his favorite meals, she dressed nicely, she smiled even when her heart felt heavy. But Adrian didn't notice. One night, his phone buzzed briefly. A message flashed briefly. "I miss you already." Nora felt her chest tighten. She waited until midnight and asked him, "Who sent that?" Adrian snapped, "You're becoming suspicious. That's why I feel suffocated." Nora stayed silent. Silence became her habit. Chapter 3. Words That Ended a Marriage. One morning, Adrian sat across from her and said calmly, "I don't feel happy anymore." Her hands shook. "We can fix this," she said quickly. He shook his head. "I don't love you the way I used to." The words felt unreal. "Are you saying you don't love me?" she whispered. "I want a divorce," he replied. Nora collapsed onto the chair. "Please don't do this. I stood by you when you had nothing." Adrian looked away. "You've changed. You don't excite me anymore." That sentence broke her completely. He packed his bag and left. The door closed quietly, but her world shattered loudly. Chapter 4. A House Full of Memories. After Adrian left, the house felt empty. His mug, his jacket, his shoes, everything reminded her of what she lost. She stopped eating. She stopped sleeping. At night, she whispered, "Please come back." Weeks later, she saw his photo online, smiling with a younger woman. That was when she understood. "He replaced me," she said quietly. Her heart broke again, deeper this time. Chapter 5. Learning to Breathe Again. Bills arrived. Life didn't stop. Nora realized she had to survive. She searched for work. Her confidence was low, but she tried. After many rejections, she finally got a small office job. The first day was terrifying. Her hands shook, but she didn't give up. One of her coworkers, Ethan, noticed her silence. He was calm, kind, and respectful. "You're doing great," he said one day. Those words meant more than he knew. Chapter 6. The Man Who Helped Her Heal. Ethan never asked about her past. He simply treated her with kindness. He brought her coffee. He listened. Slowly, Nora began to smile again. She laughed without guilt. One day, Ethan said softly, "I like you, Nora, but I won't rush you." She cried quietly and replied, "I'm still healing." He said, "I'll wait." And he did. Chapter 7. A New Kind of Love. Months passed. Nora felt stronger, more alive. Ethan became part of her routine. Their conversations felt safe. One evening, he said, "I like you, Nora, but I won't rush you." She cried quietly and replied, "I'm still healing." He said, "I'll wait." And he did. Chapter 8. Choosing Peace. After a year, Nora allowed herself to love again. Ethan loved her gently. He never raised his voice. He never made her feel small. She felt peace for the first time. They married quietly. Nora thought her pain was finally over. Chapter 9. The Past Knocks Again. One night, she received a message. "I made a mistake. I lost everything. I miss you." It was Adrian. Her hands trembled. She didn't reply, but memories returned. Days later, he called again. She finally agreed to meet him, just once. Chapter 10. When Old Love Returned. Adrian looked broken. "I ruined my life," he said. "She left me." He cried, "You were my only true love." Nora listened silently. "I'm married now," she said. "I still love you," he replied. Her heart felt torn. She left confused. Chapter 11. Between Two Hearts. Ethan noticed her silence. One night he asked, "Is your past back?" She couldn't lie. "Yes," she whispered. He looked hurt but calm. "You must choose, Nora. Half love will destroy us." Tears streamed down her face. Chapter 12. The Wrong Choice. Nora met Adrian again. She believed memories were love. She chose him. Ethan walked away quietly. "I hope you never regret this," he said. His words followed her forever. Chapter 13. Love Without Peace. Life with Adrian never felt right. His love was full of regret, not care. Nora missed Ethan's silence, his safety. Years passed. She often whispered, "I chose pain over peace." Chapter 14. Realization. One night, she found Ethan's old message. Love should feel safe. She cried until morning. She finally understood. Chapter 15. Too late. Ethan had moved abroad, married, happy. Nora stood alone by the window. "When love returned too late," she whispered, "I lost everything, twice."